Hi guys, I am Trish with Unique Me 303 Healing and Empowerment. Let's go ahead and do the Ascension messages for the next few days. I just had a run-in with somebody on TikTok where they were being really rude with me, like several comments of how my readings don't resonate with them and it's complete bullshit and this and that, and it just has thrown me off a little bit. I'm like, seriously, if they don't resonate with you, then just move on. People, man, that's the first time I have ever had anybody be real rude with me, though, so I am blessed. But let's see what Spirit has for us for the next few days and Ascension messages. Okay, so right away, I feel like some of us are working through money problems or walking away from a situation that may be causing a money problem, or maybe you're walking away from a thought process about money issues. There is some sort of news that's coming in for a new opportunity. For some of you, this opportunity is going to be with money. I am feeling as if some of you are starting to feel a little bit, what's the right word? Happy or pleased with the work that you've been doing. So I feel like most of this reading has to do with finances. So take it how it resonates with you. This isn't just a general reading. It's going to resonate differently with everybody, but I am feeling like the majority of you, this is going to resonate in money matters. So there is some sort of opportunity that's coming up that's going to help you to walk away from the situations that you may presently be in. So if you've been feeling a little bit left behind with your finances, or don't feel like you have enough money to spend, on extra things or something of that sort, then you can expect that there's some sort of opportunity that's going to be shifting and changing for the better. You will see that it's going to bring a lot of improvements to both your happiness and your home. So stability within the home. This is a card of happy family, happy home. It's also a card of twin flame. So some of you may be in a twin flame connection. You don't have to be, but you could be in a twin flame connection that is starting to feel more unified or aligned, I guess is the right way of putting it. I was told to tell you guys 212. Some of you are coming out of this energy of, I feel stuck. I don't feel like I have enough. I don't know that I even have enough information. So it's not just about not having enough, but not having enough information. If you did have enough, and I mean, it could be enough money, it could be enough love, it could be, enough interest in something, what have you. But this card is telling me that there's something that is shifting and changing for the better. There is going to be calmer waters ahead. Those calmer waters are coming because of this new start, this new beginning. And for many of you, I feel like this is like the universe, source guide, the angels, your higher self has a big part to play in the shifting and changing that is happening when it comes to your finances. Again, it doesn't have to be finances for you, but I feel very strongly as I'm saying this, that the majority of you, this is referring to some sort of financial type thing. So for many of you, you're starting something new that has to do with sharing your beliefs, sharing some sort of new idea, maybe even these beliefs that you're sharing is what's getting you out of this money problem. So maybe you're somebody who is a guru or a spiritual teacher of some sort, and you're sharing the information, and this information in some way, shape, or form, 333, the Ascended Masters are working with you, but in some way, shape, or form, totally just had a blank slate. People are starting to either receive something out of you, receive something from you and sending you donations, or maybe they're ordering some sort of service from you or something of that sort. I feel like I was taking forever to get that out. Either way it goes, there is people that are starting to see you in high regards. There is a lot of honor that's coming through with this card. I feel like for many of you, this new start has to do with spreading your light and love, being the way shower or the light keeper, the light bringer, something of that sort. But I do feel like balance is coming for many of you. There is a possibility of some sort of information that's being revealed that could be like shocking to you. Maybe it's just like a random type of information or revelation that may be coming about a situation. However, I'm feeling again with this card, balance. We have 1, 2. Okay, I thought that was a card of balance. So we have 2 cards that are referring to balance coming. I am feeling duality with this card as well. So some of you may feel a little bit of a push and a pull in certain directions, but for the most part, the new whatever this is that it's talking about, this opportunity that's coming up, whatever it is, you're going to be very pleased with it. And it's like God putting its hand, or the universe putting its hand into a situation and making it better for you, or making it happen faster, or helping it to shift and move along a little bit quicker. What other messages do you have for us for the next few days for all those who are already aware they're on an ascension journey and going through an awakening process, please? Am I supposed to continue with these? Thank you. So there may be a need to take a risk. I'm feeling risk with this first card that came out. It is a risk card, but I'm actually feeling this risk is a risk worth taking for many of you. Again, take it how it resonates, though it's not going to resonate with everybody. But for the majority of you, this is a risk that's worth taking. Some of you may feel like if you take this risk that it's going to cause some sort of judgment or criticism from others, that you may feel like you're kind of getting some sort of backlash from people. But what I'm feeling is the need for pushing through it, meaning the backlash, the judgment, the criticism, or what have you, because on the other side of this is deeper connections, deeper bonds, the deepening of some sort of situation. So something becoming better. I'm feeling a lot better, but this is double sixes, 6-6. So connections are deepening, some sort of opportunity that you've been putting time and energy into. There's a lot of awareness that's coming to it. A lot of light is being brought into the situation. So if there's been some darkness or uncertainty, or, for some of you might not have had a lot of determination for some reason to follow through with something, but Spirit's saying now things are starting to pass. You're going to start to feel like the challenges are starting to ease up. You're going to feel as if maybe even some of these judgments that you've been having and criticism isn't coming in quite as much. And you feel like, okay, now I feel like I can just go ahead and start putting some things into order, balancing some things out. For many of you, this is talking about having some sort of goal or plan towards your future and your finances for your future. So if you're somebody that this is not resonating as finances for you, and maybe a relationship or some sort of project or something like that, there's still some things that need to get in order. And right away they're showing me 666 all in a row. So balance, connections. I feel like some of you are getting a lot of guidance on what kind of goals you need to set, how long you need to set them for, how to put certain things into order when it comes to your finances and the accounting part of a business or something like that. But I feel like people are starting to line their ducks up in a row, or maybe they're getting some sort of information or clarity on how to do so. Which cards do I go to, please? Thank you. What other messages do you have for us, please? For many of you, you're stepping into your personal power. This is a time of giving the universe your wants, needs, and desires when it comes to this situation. Speak it out loud. Maybe write it down in a manifestation journal. Come up with some sort of I am affirmation or affirmation to start helping you to manifest whatever this is that you're setting goals for and things of that sort. And then you're going to start to see that you're stepping more into your personal power, that the universe has been on your side the whole entire time. So for some of you, the experiences that you're going through are experiences that have to do with trusting in the universe, seeing that as you tell the universe what it is that you wish for and desire, and you start taking those suggestions that your intuition or these inner knowings are giving you, you start to see these things come to you and come to you rapidly. So for some of you, this is a time of experiencing things with the universe blessing you and manifestations. Yes, yes, yes. They're telling me the bottom. So for many of you, you may feel a little bit of this energy of fantasy. This completely feels like it does not go along with this reading, but they told me to keep it. I am going to read the book for whatever reason. I'm blank, and as I'm looking at it, I was like, well, this don't even seem like it goes with it, but maybe there's something that the book knows that I'm not getting. Some of you, okay, they're telling me that some of you may feel a little bit naked, like you need to hide something, you need to keep some sort of secret, maybe not tell everybody about what your project is or what your finances are going through or what have you. 1010, guys, look that up on Sacred Scribes. But there's a feeling of feeling naked and vulnerable, and maybe that's what, okay, thank you. And maybe for some of you, this is going to be a pretty intense time of pushing through that, is what I'm feeling. Yes, 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 they're saying. I even get this feeling of uncertainty, as if you're being led by the blind, or it's like the blind leading the blind type thing, feeling. But that's not going to resonate with all of you. I feel like that's for a very small few of you. What other messages do you have for us for the next few days, please? For all those who are already aware they're on an ascension journey and going through an awakening process, please. So for many of you, a change in career paths, maybe just a change in what it is that you're studying or learning at this time even is coming out. But for many of you, a change to a new position, or from one business building to another building, a totally different career path, something of that sort. For some of you, this could mean that there is an upcoming change in addresses, but I feel for the majority of you, this is something new in business, in career path, and ways of making and attaining money. The ring signifies riches, something coming together, being successful. For some of you, this could be referring to an engagement or a marriage proposal. However, going along with what I feel this reading is talking about with the money situation, this is referring to completion of a cycle, something coming together. 1212, guys, look that up on Sacred Scribes. Riches, glory, inheritance, things of that sort. So for many of you, this is just a confirmation of what I was already saying, not these cards. These cards, yes or no? Which cards do I go to? Thank you. What other messages do you have for us, please, for the next few? Am I supposed to take this one too? First? Okay. So the next card is the blue flame, which is all about spontaneous awakenings. And this is awakenings to many aspects of your life. But for most of you, this is going to be awakenings to money matters, how to get past a certain money matter. For many of you, some sort of creative or inspired idea is going to be coming through that's going to help you to move forward in a situation. Whatever this situation is that it's helping you to move forward in, you're going to feel very happy about it. You're going to start to feel pleased. You're going to feel like things are finally moving forward. For some of you, this is some sort of plan that you put into action before you was even born. So your soul asked for this sort of plan of action. It asked for this type of engagement when it comes to money matters. And so now it is time for you to start fulfilling that, whatever this is. So for many of you, you're going to have either daydreams, night dreams, lucid dreaming, something of that sort. Maybe even these random thoughts that are just coming up about money or money issues or how to resolve a certain money issue, anything that has to do with money, it could be coming up. But for many of you, there's some sort of either destined or fated plan that is now starting to come into play when it comes to your finances. So if you've been hearing for several months or several years, like, keep going in this direction, keep taking these suggestions, and eventually you're going to be rich, or eventually you're going to have, security of some sort, blah, 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 then for many of you, this is starting to finally show up in your life. You're starting to see different aspects that are shifting and changing for the better when it comes to the finances or a career change or something of that sort. For many of you, it's because you're using your natural and spiritual gifts to obtain this money in some way, shape, or form. So you've been asked to awaken certain gifts and talents, and you've done so. And now that you've done so, you're moving in a direction that's going to give you stability and provide you with financial stability as well. So a lot of you, this is a time of stepping up and leading, being the leader that you wish that you had before. It's also a time of really getting back to the basics. I'm hearing that so strong right now. Meditation, prayer, intention, getting out and connecting with nature, sun gazing, moon gazing, drawing down the moon, listening to music, working with your Kundalini energy, All of those things, crystals, all of those things are things that we should be doing at this time and doing a lot of, they're saying. A lot of you, as you're moving forward into whatever this calling is and starting to make money because of using the gifts and talents and things of that sort, you're going to start to feel a new activation, some sort of activation that's going to bring new gifts, new talents, new awarenesses, flow for some of you, I'm hearing. So flow. Which cards do I go to, please? Which cards do I go to, please? Thank you. What other messages do you have for us, please, for the next few days for all those who are already aware? So the Green Aventurine is all about new opportunities. So just a confirmation of what I was saying. There's many cards here that are saying new opportunities, shifting and changing for the better. But here's the thing, guys. If you don't walk through the doors that these opportunities are presenting for you because of fear or doubt, you're going to be passed up for it. Okay. So don't allow yourself to feed into the doubt, fears, insecurities, and things of that sort. Push through no matter what, even if it's not referring to money for you. And this is referring to a relationship. There's heart chakra in here. So be open to giving and receiving of love is what I'm feeling with this. What other messages do you have for us, please? Thank you. Both of these. That's it. Thank you. So we also got Pipestone or Catlinite, which is a card of the ancestors being of assistance to you, working with you, giving you information in some way, shape, or form. But right next to that, we also have Angel Light, and Angel Light is about connection with the angels giving you information as well. So you have the angels on your side and your ancestors on your side. So this could be coming in intuitive flashes, signs and synchronistic events that happen throughout the day, repeated numbers, music lyrics that are coming in, that internal voice that is speaking to you that sounds so much like your own voice. So deciphering between, is it my voice? If it is, then, disregard it, because our will is never the right will. If it's the voice of something that's of love and inspiration, then pay attention to it. If not, if it's of something that's of a distraction, and that's just going to hold you back, then tell it to flee. It has no power or authority over you, because it doesn't. It's meant to do just that, give you distractions so that it will either throw you off your path or throw you even more onto your path. So you were asked before you were even born to experience things like this, and so now you're doing so. But the angels and your ancestors are definitely being of assistance at this time in so many different ways. So really pay attention to what they have to say right now. There could even be flashes of colors that you guys are seeing. For whatever reason, I'm feeling the need to tell you that you need to absorb these colors when you're seeing them. There could be some sort of activation or healing that may happen. Let me get you guys a couple of blessing cards. A blessing woven in truth. Have the courage to speak your truth, and a heavy burden will be lifted. It is best that everyone involved know where they stand. The truth will set both you and others free. This is a blessing for all concerned, but most of all for you, dear one. Give me one more blessing card, please. The blessing of creativity. Express yourself creatively and reconnect with your inner child. As ideas and inspiration surface, express them without thought, censorship, or judgment. Don't try to make sense of things. Just allow, just feel, just be. This is a time where all is possible. You are only limited by what you think is impossible. Throat chakra. Responsible for communication, expression of thoughts, feelings, and ideas. Social skills are improving. I will share my truth. Soul star chakra. Connection with spirit and higher self is deepening. I will develop my spiritual and psychic gifts. I will let go, ascend, transcend. I am enlightenment. And then today's I am affirmations. I am aligned with the energy of abundance. Perfect. I am brilliant. I am unconditional love. I hope that you guys got something out of this reading. Please like, share, subscribe, and follow. If you don't already, thank you to anybody who is liking this video, as well as putting their name or an affirmation down in the comments as a way of winning a full reading giveaway. It is definitely helping me to get more views on my videos and for people to subscribe. So thank you so much for that. If you're interested in a full reading giveaway, you just heard how to do so. That is like this video, as well as name, affirmation, comment down in the comments as a way of helping me to grow. If you're interested in free or paid readings, I do go live on a Facebook group called Healings, Readings, Empowerment, and More with Trish-Poe. You have to be a member of that group or I will not see your comments. So make sure that you're asking to be a member of the group or you will not get a reading. I do announce that I am going to be going live usually 2 to 3 hours before I do go live, so just watch for those. And I think that's it. I hope everybody has a wonderful day. Much love to you guys. Bye.